What'd you make of James's return? And we've talked about this moment for a long time, but to sort of have it happen and see him lead you guys out of the tunnel.
James, he is who he is. He scores the first rushing TD, then he catches one for a TD. He's a tremendous person. I'm sure as we watch the tape, we're going to have a lot of corrections for him. I think, mainly maybe he's looking for a touchdown every play instead of just hitting it up there and taking 3 or 4 yards and be happy with it. But, we'll look at the tape. It's, been a long time since he stepped on the field in a game situation. But overall, he made plays when he needed to. And, we got to do a better job blocking for him. And, I talked earlier in the week that they had a good front at 92. Passing, is a good football player, and he proved that today. And, we didn't block him as good as we need to, and obviously didn't, move the ball down the field like we'd like to, but we will.
What do you think you guys need to do? I mean, what did you see that went wrong on offense for you guys?
I think, again, it was more just communication, right? And we just never got in, we never got in sync. And again, we will. First time, new coordinator, you're expecting some of that. I mean, you look at last year, defense gave up 37 points with a new coordinator. And then this year, really, the defense gives up 0. Just, communication, I think, first time, understanding how to do some things. And we will make our best improvement like we always do. Like I said it last year, from week 1 to week 2. It's just good to get one on tape. We've got one to evaluate, and we got a big one next week.
Coach, what can you say about Jester Weah's first start of his career, 38 yards and his first career touchdown? How big of a boost did he give you guys?
He did a nice job, and Nathan did a nice job. But we had worked that all week. They were kind of a 0 pressure, and the ball was supposed to go in quickly. And Nathan didn't have much time. It was just those are one of the things that you kind of go, that's exactly the way it's supposed to be. We worked that all week. If they got into that situation down the red zone and went 0 pressure, and he ran a great route. He didn't quit on it. And Jester Weah, like I told you guys, all through camp has done a nice job, and he's primed to continue to make more plays.
Would you like to be running backs have more running room?
Always. I'd like to have the holes as big as this stage here, without a question. And I think we got the offensive line to do that. So, I guess we'll see next week.
Pat, is that part of that the result of just them basically gearing up, as you pointed, to stop the run? I mean,
they did. They did. And we didn't throw it as well as we needed to, but that's fine. I mean, we'll take it. And they did a nice job. And, we'll be okay.
Hunter Henderson had a couple of big sparks today in the return game and some catches. What kind of spark did he give the offense?
He's a special player. I mean, you constantly see it. I'm sure he'll talk about it. I think you guys will talk to him, I'm sure. But Quadri Henderson's an electric player. And, we just probably got to find more ways to just get the ball in his hands. Every pass can be a little punt return or kick return. He's a special guy, and I think our special teams unit, you can't do it all by yourself. There was 10 other guys that got the blocks, and Coach Powell did a great job, as I've talked in the past. We can take one to the house every week, in my opinion, if everybody does their job and things work out. So that's a credit to them.
Were you pleased with your pass rush for the most part today?
It was okay. I mean, there's some times we missed it. We haven't hit a quarterback. We haven't gotten near Nathan. He's got that red shirt on, and we try to stay away from him. And sometimes that plays a factor. And there was a couple. He's a good little scrambler. He does a good job. Did some different things maybe we didn't expect. First one was kind of an RPO, kind of draw, and he took off running because he wasn't supposed to. He was supposed to throw it, but he just scrambled and made a play. So give him credit.
The communication issues you referenced a couple of times, is that particularly apparent between Nate and some of the wide receivers?
Nate, some of the receivers, and also sideline. I mean, just getting some calls in. We got 3 different signals, and they're all different. They're live at different times, and we